Okay. I can do this.
Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
It sucks, so I
With
skip
Ray,
C.
the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat.
Okay,
The blind rush
so
to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
8 ads straight every 45 minutes. God.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear.
Where the hell?
Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
Wait a minute.
They are all working on
Oh, it's in the other room.
Metal Gear Force to compete with the U.S.
Oh, fuck! Ah! Whoops.
Snake, respond. Snake?
Just fight the entire military. The world is about to see another ad.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear Force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that
Worst
the
Marines in
strategic
history.
importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray.
Never mind. Wait, I thought the entrance to the room was like on this side. Is it not on that side?
Snake, respond. Snake? Snake!
Whoops.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated
Where the
weapons
hell is...
forces.
Okay.
The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course,
Is that not a
another
door?
Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear Force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear
Also,
strike capability.
I thought you
The
could
world
get
is about to see a
in the
swarm of these
floorboard.
Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass.
Wait, am I
especially
supposed to
those with submarine
climb the
and
ladder?
air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear Force will think twice about their nuclear strategy. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Fuck.
Ours is not the only
my
military
dear
project
God.
devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will...
Snake! Snake!
fuck sets up a presentation like that? Oh, I 100% believe the military would. 100%, 110%.
A new world order.
Nice, Shaggy.
We, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development.
Fuck.
But it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not.
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake!
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the left!
Nuh-uh!
Intruder in... We're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Hey. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
It is a fact that
Fuck.
players in
Okay.
favor of such
Does it count this way?
a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not.
Good.
Whoops. Okay.
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation.
Hey!
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Just casually walking up on stage.
It is a
Shut
fact
up.
that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
Good.
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
Good.
Its onboard joint tactical
Fuck.
information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out of massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Good.
Fuck, how do I get behind it?
To move on, George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and Next Generation.
Oh, I thought I had to
warheads.
get behind it to get a picture.
But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costing his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely.
Good.
This theory is correct. It means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party.
Hi, buddy. I want to get a picture of its booty. Not him not being able to log in because of the wrong password. Sprite. Wait, what? Hold on, that went by too fast. Hi, Sigma. Dear Google, show me Metal Rex's
So,
Metal
any
Ray's
codec
exhaust
moments
pipe.
from you, Snake? The first image is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
Okay.
What's next? We have the shot from the right covered already.
Okay, Marines. You already took a good one of the side. Fuck! Oh, I need it from the front. What is this, Pokemon Snap? Right.
Thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path. This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country rests with you tonight.
Good.
The proliferation
Who's that
and development of
Pokemon?
Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NPT and START
It's
obsolete.
Metal Gear!
There are also forces.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. Okay, first up. Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
Wow.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world
Shit.
order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver OCELOT.
Hey, spaghetti cinema. What?
What do you want?
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood?
I should probably save, huh? Man, all these Marines and not a single one of them know what the fuck to do.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
Shut up, Leon.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
Yes.
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again.
Oh boy.
And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
These guys' lip fillers be sliding all over.
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
OCELOT, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, OCELOT? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
It's okay, she's taking a nap.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Slow-mo. I was gonna, yeah. Does he know that that
over.
revolver he just dropped
If you wish to
still
live,
works?
I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Don't you tempt me with a good time, Leon.
Don't let him get away!
Oh no.
OCELOT!
Oh no, the
It's
Chipotle!
been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Tits. The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have to swim through that, aren't I? He'll be alright. Oh boy. Oh, well. You almost made it. God, this limber old man. If only there was an easier way to stop him, like my pistol aiming at him while he's talking. If only.
You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Sure doesn't look like a manta ray. shove him out of the way! Man, it's almost as if they weren't listening to the presentation. Steppies! Step, 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 step.
Otacon, we have a problem.
Why are they spinning out of control? He's breaking out! Oh, he was sucking water in. Okay. He's pressure washing the ship.
Snake!
Oh, I do not.
Snake!
Don't like that. Now you have to fight Metal Gear underwater. Oh boy. He has a little tail!
Proceeding as planned, sir.
Fly now.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Yeah, I want to save. What do you mean? Oh my god. It's been 2.5 hours and I've only saved twice. You're a trusting gamer.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
How could I forget?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shadow.
I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation
Thank you
groups,
for the gift
and one
sub.
from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Frank.
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem
Why
will be
did
wiped
the-
out.
don't
and the sea
do
will
the-
turn into a toxic
don't do
soup
the
for
fucking
centuries,
subtitles like
becoming
that.
the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence.
You
That is
roaches.
an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button.
You mean the
When
thing
we
I've
need
been
to
doing the
reach
whole
you,
time?
Contact you. The codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances.
So we
the
really
suit
are
itself has a
chafing.
wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to
I think
major
it's just
internal
because
organs to
it's
maximize
a new
performance and
character,
safeguard their functions.
Omega.
They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
I think that's the only reason why I'm getting a
Skull suit
tutorial.
seems appropriate somehow.
Do I still get my wet box? I really want to use it.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the
Because
elevator
Kojima,
area.
that's why.
Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main
Because of
mission
our Lord and
objectives.
Savior. No, I did it? What do you mean? Oh, to get the sassy one? Okay, I'll try that one next time. Ew. Oh yeah, cartwheels. 3 hours and no codec tutorial? Look, I was busy. I...
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Oh, I see a ration. You look lost. Not gonna lie, kind of don't like this view. You look lost. Whoa. Meal ready to eat. Is it full of roaches? Don't let it be full of roaches. Why would it be full of roaches? That's nasty. Oh. Whoops. Cool. So it's full of roaches now. Awesome. Was that not a hole right there? Oh, I guess not. Oh, okay. Ew. No! God damn it. Get out of the pool, loser. Kickflip.
There's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man?
Exactly it. We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID.
That's exactly
but for
it.
now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Definitely not.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
What is this detail?
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance.
I don't know, I can't
allow
really
you
tell because he's got
access
that
to the
mask
node.
on.
Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Looks like I gotta go back in here. Flip, flip, flip. Flip, flip, flip. Oh.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming.
When you're on the surface, you can swim in corresponding directions using the up, down, left, and right movement of the left stick.
Push the punch button to dive down from the surface.
Thanks.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick.
Because it's a different
Up
kernel.
will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions.
Damn, Colonel,
The
you can't just tell a
O2
girl
gauge
to
will appear
stroke
under
it.
your life gauge while you're underwater.
Yeah, I
the
noticed.
gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Definitely not.
Oh. It won't let me go down any further? Oh. Got it. God. I hate swimming controls. Okay. Flip. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Time to quote, I hate swimming controls for later. Oh, I have a feeling. Colonel, you're pissing me off now.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Well, that's bullshit.
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
So can I
these
throw
are black
it?
market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Just that one clip sounded weird. Tutorial dude had a different mic or something. That's normal. That's how we open doors. Totally normal. I don't know what's going on.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions.
So what did I just put in a
tool is
code name
exactly
for?
The same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
I would
Jack, is everything all right?
assume it's
What are
not
you doing here?
futuristic
Jack,
technology.
can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Real.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties.
Why?
Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me.
Why wouldn't
not
she
the
use
mission.
his code name?
And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Raiden, the enemy sentry
Colonel,
is
that man is
regaining
getting
consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
I need help.
I can't get off the wall. It's okay. I learned everything in VR.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden!
Oh my
Raiden!
God. Fucking hell. It threw me off because he called me right when they were getting up. Okay.
I'm under.
I don't understand!
Enemy cipher. Requesting.
What's going on? Respond. What's going on? Respond.
Why would you think you could hide behind a phone? It's not open! The elevator's not here! The forklift is open, you fuck! Oh my my
The
god.
terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Sam out here hiding behind window panes and shit.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node
This is
to
like
log in
teaching
from.
somebody how to drive
What
in
about
VR.
the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the
Hiding
president?
behind a stick
Seems
in the
he
desert.
was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment.
I know someone who claimed they learned how to drive and shoot a gun while in a dream.
First,
basically
get to a node.
riding
Log
VR
into the
training.
network.
Got it.
Jesus Christ. Boop. Oh, I got a bandage. Is this like the first game where if I have the bandages or whatever on it? Jesus Christ. It'll automatically do it. I know, I slipped in the fucking poop. This one matters more because they track your blood. Oh, crap. Alright. Oh, look at the ration. No, it's fine. Fuck out of here, birds. Fuck you. My god, if I could stop getting phone calls. Hello?
Yes.
Who's there? Alright, must have been a wrong number. I. Wrong number. Prank call. Where the hell do I go? I can punch birds? What do I have? Oh, I have nothing. Where the hell do I go? Okay. I. Oh, I can't go any further. I thought you died. Oh my god, he poopied right there!
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it.
Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up.
You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
Oh, I see it now. Remember, you can't crawl in VR.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication
In relation
with
to
the
SEAL
SEALs?
Team 6.
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception.
We
Only
work
a
in the
few
dark,
people know
except
about your
it's
presence here.
7 a.m.
There's
right
no
now.
need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Oh, I can stand up. Strut a pump room. Ooh. 70s porn music. Hello? Yeah,
I'll go
show
check
them
the-
knees.
I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
You don't stop fucking calling me, I swear to God.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Can I?
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention
Oh,
away.
okay.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
I don't know why that was so funny. Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button. I don't need to hit these things, do I? What? Oh, if I want radar. Oh, fuck. Time to go.
It's the enemy.
Can I train the birds to poop on people?
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries
I'll look at it
posted on
later.
the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing.
I already
and
figured
push
that out.
the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right. I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that
That's going a bit too far.
Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha,
exactly
respond.
Raiden, the President's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
That's where I was headed until you kept bothering the fuck out of me. How do I... Okay. Fuck. Anybody? There you go. I don't know, where'd he go?
It's the enemy. I need help.
Hi, Master. Whose blood is this? Looks like they were cut by some sort of vampire. That's Phil Lamar, right? The vampire? Ooh. Sure does use a lot of knives for being a vampire.
All Alpha, come in. What's going on? Alpha, respond.
Ugh, they don't have blood smelling stuff in VR.
are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Get down! Where is he?
Why does that sound like David Hayter?
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Oh. My God, these pirouettes,
Yeah.
please, sir.
Are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Roach.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
VR. I'm an AI.
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable
Pliskin
from the real
Escape from
thing.
New York.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced
VR, huh?
Damn, that
but
makes
realistic
sense,
in
Sigma.
every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age. That's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do
Do I
you?
hear it now?
Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The
Oh,
only
yeah, I
difference
do
is it
hear
isn't
it.
actually happening.
That's the way they
It
want
does
you to
sound like
think,
he's
to
sucking on
remove you from
candy.
the fear that goes with battle situations.
He's got a Werther's in his
War's
mouth.
a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Here, have a Werther's. Here, chat. Have a Werther's.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Raiden, what's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
Nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
J.G. Wentworth.
This is a top secret
877
mission.
cash now.
No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp.
You're gonna tell me
He's
he's back?
Romanian,
Okay.
a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government
Why
complexes.
does every
for the
man in
ultimate
this game have a
terrorism
receding
simulation.
hairline?
They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
The stress from military shenanigans?
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the
I think it's
first
because
place?
they all have to put their hair in
Right,
ponytails.
And he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The President is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
When you get the chance, trank Snake's ass and call him on the codec. It's Dave. Do I have a trank now? I don't have a trank. I only have a gun for shooting. Oh, what did he tell me?
He's asleep?
Punch him?
How much longer is this guy gonna sleep? Wish I were that relaxed.
Me too.
He's still sleeping.
Liquid.
Huh? How much longer is this guy gonna sleep? How much longer is this guy gonna sleep?
How do you save? Do I call the colonel? With bros? Okay.
What's up, Jack?
She's meleeing now, but worse.
Hang in there.
Boy. Oh, fuck. I hit the wrong button.
Jack, do you need to save?
I do. Anything else in here? Man. I wish I could just fall asleep while all hell was breaking loose. Shit, how do I get it? How did I miss the M9?
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
I got it.
Thanks for the reminder.
Jack
do you
and
remember what day
Rose. I
tomorrow
get
is?
it.
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems
Titanic.
more
Jack and
appropriate.
Rose.
I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Huh? Is there... Okay, there we go. So, F... is behind me. Okay. Whoops. Whoops.